So how did deregulation in Texas take out 1/5 of the U.S. military? Whoa. Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Michael in Greenville, South Carolina. Hey, Michael, thanks for watching us on YouTube. What's on your mind today?
Yes, thank you, Tom. One issue with all this coverage about Texas and all of the tragedy in this over the last week, other than Brad Friedman yesterday on his Green News report pointed out the U.S. military. My wife is a great researcher, and she looked it up this morning. There are over 200,000 active duty U.S. military in the state of Texas. 10 major installations. They generate $75 billion in GDP for the state of Texas.
Wow.
Now, 200,000 active duty military, that's Air Force, Navy, Army, and Marines, and probably Coast Guard.
So what's your point?
That's got to be close to 1/5 of our military that has been sidelined, that has been out of action for a week. What I would suggest is that...
Well, do you know that? I'm guessing a lot of these military bases actually did winterize because they are under federal control. That's federal property, and the whole point of Texas getting their own grid was to avoid federal regulation. But the military bases, I'm guessing they have power and water and everything else. Do you know otherwise?
Not necessarily. They normally buy their electricity at least
off the grid,
off the local grid.
Yeah, it does make sense. I would think they would have backup capability, but
yeah, they do have some backup, but who knows? But what I'm suggesting is next week, after all the electricity is back on, the power is back on, that the Secretary of Defense call up the governor and tell him that, first off, demand the winterization of all the utilities at no additional cost to us. With those 10 major installations, we have got to be, you and I, the U.S. government has got to be one of the largest consumers of energy in the state of Texas. If they don't do that at no cost to us, then we're going to start redeploying troops to other states that do take care of us.
Yeah, although that process is
of our military
really
being
expensive.
Out of commission, that is astronomical.
Yeah.
You know, I hope China and Russia haven't been looking at that. You know, it would be the perfect time.
You can count on their having
you
done
see
so.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, if Democrats were running Texas, you would have Republicans running around hysterical on television right now, going, "Oh my God, here come the Russians, or here come the Chinese. They're going to attack us."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Greg Abbott didn't just go ahead.
Yeah. If we started redeploying our troops, I mean, Fort Hood, Texas, 2 Army divisions and a Corps headquarters in one base.
Yeah, and then you got a giant Air Force installation in San Antonio. You got stuff all over the state.
And
yep.
The Navy in Corpus Christi.
I'm familiar with it. I've Michael, thank you for the call.